Throughout history, nations have faced moments when survival demanded radical innovation. By 1943, Germany was cornered, outnumbered, outgunned, and desperate. In this crucible, necessity drove the creation of technologies that would shape the future of warfare. This is not a tale of glory, but a journey into the minds of engineers and the machines they built under immense pressure. We'll uncover the ideas and engineering that emerged from total war, concepts that outlived the conflict and changed our world. From disposable weapons to the dawn of the jet age, we'll see how these inventions worked and what they left behind. This is the logic of survival, where collapse bred innovation that echoes through generations. In war, simplicity can be the ultimate weapon. The Panzerfaust was Germany's answer to the tank threat, a single-shot, disposable anti-tank weapon anyone could use. Stripped of complexity, it was designed for mass production and issued to the Volkssturm, civilians pressed into battle. Its hollow-charge warhead could destroy even the heaviest Soviet tanks at close range. The genius was in its accessibility. No special training, no reloading, just point and fire. Millions were made, turning city streets into tank traps. The Panzerfaust democratized anti-tank warfare, proving that a simple, cheap weapon could threaten the mightiest machines. Its legacy lives on in modern infantry weapons like the RPG-7. Sometimes survival means making the solution, and the weapon, as simple as possible. In the end, it was the lone hunter's answer to the armoured beast. Some sounds strike fear, like the MG42's infamous buzzsaw roar. Designed for speed and mass production, the MG42 fired up to 1,500 rounds per minute, overwhelming enemies with sheer volume. Stamped steel parts made it cheap and quick to build, a shift from the old, labour-intensive MG34. Its quick-change barrel system kept it firing when others would overheat. The MG42 didn't just support infantry. It dominated, pinning down entire units and shaping battlefield tactics. Its design became the blueprint for post-war machine guns worldwide. The MG42 proved that a single, well-engineered tool could change the very nature of combat. Its legacy, reliability, firepower, and psychological impact. The sound alone was enough to halt an advance. In war, information is power, and secrecy is survival. The Enigma machine encrypted Germany's most vital communications, believed unbreakable due to its trillions of possible settings. But overconfidence was its weakness. Allied codebreakers at Bletchley Park, led by Alan Turing, exploited human error and logic to crack Enigma. This breakthrough gave the Allies a window into German strategy, shaping battles from the Atlantic to Normandy. The Enigma story is the origin of modern information warfare. It proved no code is unbreakable, and that the human element is always the weakest link. The race between code makers and code breakers began here, echoing into today's digital world. The legacy information security became as vital as any weapon. As defeat loomed, Germany unleashed weapons of terror, the V-1 flying bomb and the V-2 rocket. The V-1, a pilotless jet, buzzed toward London, its engines silence signalling imminent destruction. The V-2 was a supersonic leap, striking without warning, faster than sound itself. Both were militarily inefficient but psychologically devastating, designed to break civilian morale. Their true impact was technological. They decoupled destruction from distance, making remote, unstoppable attack possible. The V2's legacy is profound. Its technology and scientists like Wernher von Braun seeded the space race and the era of ballistic missiles. The terror weapon of 1944 became the foundation of Cold War deterrence. For the first time, nations could strike from afar, changing the rules of war forever. The V-weapons failed to win the war, but they shaped the future. The age of the missile had begun. Their silent descent was a prophecy of global warfare to come. The world would never be the same. The Me-262 was the world's first operational jet fighter, a glimpse of the future, born in the chaos of 1944. With speeds far beyond any Allied plane, it shattered the era of the propeller. Its jet engines were fragile and short-lived, but its impact was undeniable. Allied pilots had to invent new tactics just to survive encounters. Though too late to change the war's outcome, the Me-262's design, swept wings, axial flow engines, inspired the next generation of fighters. After the war, its technology shaped jets like the F-86 Sabre and MiG-15. The Me-262 closed the book on the old age of flight and opened a new one. Air combat would never be the same. The Flak 88 began as an anti-aircraft gun, but its true power was versatility. Its high-velocity shells meant for bombers proved devastating against tanks. Improvised as an anti-tank weapon, it could destroy Allied armour at extreme range. Rommel made it legendary in North Africa, using it as the backbone of his defences. For Allied crews, the 88 was a nightmare, striking from unseen distances. Its adaptability made it one of the most feared weapons of the war. The lesson: the best tools are those that solve more than one problem. The Flak 88's legacy is the value of flexibility in survival. The ZG-44 didn't just bridge the gap between rifles and submachine guns. It created the assault rifle. Its intermediate cartridge was perfect for real combat ranges, offering power without uncontrollable recoil. Stamped steel construction made it quick to produce. With a 30-round magazine and select fire capability, it gave squads unmatched firepower and flexibility. Though too late to change the war, its concept revolutionized infantry weapons. The AK-47 and M16 both owe their existence to the STG-44's blueprint. The assault rifle became the new standard for armies worldwide. The STG-44 was the shot that changed infantry combat forever. Its influence is still felt on every battlefield today. Germany's Panther and Tiger tanks embodied two visions of armoured warfare. The Tiger was a fortress, heavily armoured, massively armed, but slow and complex. Its 80mm gun could destroy any Allied tank, but it was costly and unreliable. The Panther, inspired by the Soviet T-34, balanced firepower, armour and mobility. Sloped armour and a powerful gun made it deadly, yet it was faster and easier to produce than the Tiger. The debate: one unstoppable Tiger or several versatile Panthers. The Tiger was a tactical sledgehammer, the Panther a strategic rapier. Their story is a lesson in engineering trade-offs. No weapon is perfect. The iron triangle of firepower, protection and mobility still shapes tank design today. The legacy. Finding the right balance is the eternal challenge of survival. The debate continues on every modern battlefield. The machines born in Germany's darkest hour became the seeds of post-war innovation. Their ruthless efficiency and radical ideas shaped not just military, but civilian technology. The jet engine, assault rifle, ballistic missile, and information warfare all trace back to this era. Technology is amoral. Its impact depends on who wields it and why. Understanding these inventions is about grasping the logic of survival and the pace of change. If you value deep historical analysis, share and subscribe to Survival Logic for more stories that go beyond the surface.